videos that it tells you to. And subscribe to Monthly Tetris. And there's the number 3. So, round number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Both of these players taking advantage of some early top outs from their respective opponents. But both certainly capable of magical stuff on the Tetris playfield. So this should be fun. So 72,000 for DMJ, 92,000 for Moja. As we're in the early stages of the game, this is the part where the commentator talks about some meaningless life anecdote to teach the people some valuable life lesson. I'd like to talk to you about a player on the right here, Moja, from Germany. Really came into the scene out of nowhere. And even though I'm quite familiar with the German scene myself, where Moja was most active for entering CTM, he wasn't very active there either. Just posted his PBs once in a while, got a max, got a 1.1, got a 1.2 all of a sudden. Next thing you know, gets the first German 1.3. And even got the first German 1.4. And is one of the best players in the world now. All out of nowhere. Now you can just see it on display right there. On the camera. The hyper quick tap. Hyper quick tapping playstyle. He's been practicing it hard. And he's really showing how viable it can be at the top level. That's a crazy 29 PV of like 300,000 or something like that. Which for a non-roller is completely insane. And pretty neck and neck game here so far, although Moja with at least a 1 Tetris advantage. 243,000 for DMJ at 55 lines, Moja at 61 lines at 606. So some people in chat are telling me it might be even higher than that. So yeah. Moja, a very interesting player. DMJ, I think he may have been trying to go for a line spin there. How is Sidnev a mod? Sorry, 332 for Moja. 283,000 for Moja. Or DMJ, sorry. DMJ gets another Tetris on row 2. $354 for DMJ, 408 for Moja. So yeah, Moja with the stronger 18 as we are approaching 100 lines. Far from a big difference though. But Moja's 19 is quite terrifying. So starting off post-transition at a disadvantage against him, not the most optimal situation. 450,000 for DMJ, 501,000 for Moja. My god, the song. You just have entities talking to you during the song. Unfortunately, I'm not on enough substances to really understand what they're saying. Moja's board, all of a sudden, looking a little bit more awkward. It's going to cause some burning. And might allow DMJ to draw even here, as they both will transition imminently. So Moja's got it pretty much figured out, but we'll only be able to get one more Tetris after this burning at best. And instead, it's going to take the double into the transition at 538. DMJ was trying to Tetris into the transition, but will also have to burn it into 19. At 526,000, gets a 19 Tetris though. 550,000 for DMJ into level 19. Now into level 20. Moja at 565. Tetris ready once again. Just playing so high up. Look at those taps. Pieces are jetting over to opposite ends of the screen. This is a crazy height to be playing at on 19. And Moja's just making it look easy. I say that as he hangs a T-piece, but it's not a problem, as he got the long bar to get the Tetris to burn it down. And DMJ, though, decent start into post. And all of a sudden has a slight lead. 613,000 for DMJ, 608 for Moja. Moja taking the lead straight back. 636 into level 20. Both players with clean boards. DMJ getting the well-reopened Gotta Tetris. 649 for DMJ. Awkward placements here for DMJ. We'll have to burn a triple there with that long bar. Left side looking very dangerous. Moja also having to do some burning though. So DMJ is going to be allowed to keep this lead for now. Right now both players are trying to get out of their respective situations. Both making progress. Moja though, first one to reopen the well, gets a Tetris into the lead on level 24 at 684. DMJ at 675. Now DMJ has a choice to make. Is he gonna try and Tetris here on row 2? Might have to do so as Moja is applying the pressure, but takes a double there. And a series of burns for DMJ with the intent of burning it down all the way. So has sacrificed the lead here as Moja now at 756 with a Tetris into level 26 at 788. DMJ at 723, also at the beginning of 26. So DMJ optimally is going to hope for a mess up here somewhere from Moja. Moja gets a Tetris, although his board not looking too great. DMJ 766, Moja on level 27 at 859. DMJ gets a Tetris, shortening the gap as Moja continues to burn. 864 for Moja, 802 for DMJ, although DMJ's board now looking troublesome. Gets a nice series of burns, does DMJ. Moja is still burning, although he's still staying alive. Tetris here for DMJ, 844 for DMJ with 2 more Tetrises available. Moja at 881, trying to set up for some sort of final Tetris here. DMJ switched to rolling now. Moja transitions to level 29 at 885. DMJ at 880. Just needs something. Get the Tetris for the win. Are you kidding me? That is outrageous. That is incredible. That is magical. DMJ. With a touch of magic, with a touch of excellence, with that roll switch still going here on level 31, gets a piece over, gets a level 32. The doesn't get the bar over. If he max that. My god. If he'd have maxed that, there wouldn't be a roof inside my room, because that would have been long blown off. That is incredible. DMJ, well deserved. Game number 1. So Pumpy, you now have your title, your clickbait title, switching to rolling in the middle of a game to win. And there's the hover 3 from DMJ. So game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alright, I'm assuming DMJ just had to fix something. And, I swear to God, right now mods are just being made just to annoy me. Miles the Great, now a moderator. I mean, he is a moderator in the Discord. But you cannot tell me that he was not specifically made a moderator of the Twitch channel during this stream. Just to piss on my grave. Nice dribble there from Moja. Had a bit of a suffer start. But gets his first Tetris there. 42,000 for Moja, 74,000 for DMJ. So pretty neck and neck here as we enter game number 2. 103 for DMJ, 112 for Moja. DMJ gonna get an L piece to tuck, but still would have needed the long bar. Instead is gonna go for a perfect wall transfer and gets it with that left wall Tetris. So nicely handled there by DMJ. And still very much neck and neck. So both players trading Tetrises. Moja, meanwhile, has established a 1 Tetris lead. Both players are clean, though. This is like the credit song of the anime. And it's like showing off all like the like a screensaver of all the best moments, all the heartwarming moments. And the protagonist with his friends before they all died in the last war. And then in the end it's just like the main character in front of a grave of his friends. I don't know what I'm talking about. 321 for DMJ. 365,000 for Moja. Gets another Tetris now to 388. Tetris for DMJ goes up to 418,000. Moja gets a Tetris, goes up to 468. So it's looking good for Moja to be taking a lead into the post-transition. Another Tetris here for Moja. Another Tetris for DMJ. Both players can still get 2 more Tetrises. Moja gets one of those. 563 at 128 lines. DMJ at 495 at 125 lines. DMJ with the Tetris. Moja Tetrising into 19 at 588,000. DMJ waiting for the slalom bar, but isn't going to wait forever. Decides to burn into the transition. Gets a Tetris on 19, goes up to 551. Moja now on level 20 at 641. And he's playing with a vengeance. He is going ham here on the post-transition so far. Although, now Moja finding himself in some trouble. Just flinging pieces over. It's like, despite the height, this whole sequence just looked like no sweat there for Moja, because it really wasn't any sweat. 683 for Moja on level 22. DMJ, 568,000. Moja is just going absolutely ham here. 793 for Moja. DMJ with a very dirty Tetris now up to 599. Is looking at around a 150,000 deficit is DMJ, so obviously has shown that he can deploy the rolling if he's able to perform a successful grip switch for level 29. But being behind by this much into kill screen against Moja, who by no means cannot play kill screen. Do not believe that for 1 second. This is looking tough for DMJ. Gonna have to start making up some ground here. Still having to do burning. 672 for DMJ. 897 for Moja. Who has just had 1 gear here on the post transition, which is full steam ahead. Keeping himself Tetris ready with a board like this. Tetris for Moja, 946 for Moja on level 26. DMJ still on level 25, about to reach level 26 at 715,000 now on 26. So unless, even if Moja topped out right now, this would be incredibly hard for DMJ to catch up to. Unless he has even more kill screen magic on his hands. This is going to be very tough as Moja already at A28 with still 2 more Tetrises to go. DMJ still has 3 Tetrises available, but he's all the way behind at 768. Moja's playing so high, this is just ridiculous. Gets the final Tetris into kill screen at A75. Isn't able to play much kill screen though, but DMJ so far behind. Needs to get to A76, 1.076. So we'll need multiple 100,000 here on the kill screen. And we'll be lucky to even get the slalom bar for that Tetris isn't coming. And Moja just way too strong on that post transition. Just ran away with it. Quite a statement to make. after the insanity that happened on game number 1. Able to just bounce back. And there's the hover 3 from DMJ. So game number 3 shall start in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I'm trying to figure out where this song would fit into the anime. Not quite sure. Moja not starting off too well. Has not a Tetris yet. We'll get a long bar for the right side, but still a little bit away from being able to score Tetrises. So Moja after 20 lines still void of any Tetrises, but is now clean at the bottom, so can start building up for them. DMJ meanwhile, after 21 lines at 97,000, Moja at 24,000. But Moja, with his first Tetris of the game, goes up to 47,000. DMJ, with that Tetris, goes up to 142. Oh, this is the part where the main character is doubting themselves. Can I really save the world? And then they're like talking to like a big confidant of them. DMJ, just running away with this game so far. Still very much early days, but commanding lead. Before 50 lines, now reaches 52 lines at a 257. So this is a pretty efficient start here for DMJ, even disregarding Moja's start. Moja gets a Tetris though, while DMJ still figuring out his board to get Tetris ready. Tetris there for DMJ goes up to 287. Moja at 215,000. Moja doing some burning. DMJ set up for the dirty Tetris, but has to put a J in there. He gets another long bar to get the dirty Tetris and significantly burn it down. So DMJ is clean now, 319,000 for DMJ, 226,000 for Moja. That hell's... Alright, 299 for Moja, 392 for DMJ. Zafida here with an excellent suggestion. Asking if this is the part where in the anime where the main character and the antagonist have a stare down. And I agree with that. I think that's very fitting. So, yeah, I think we'll have to have that song for that part of the anime. DMJ at 425,000. Moja at 374,000. Moja playing ridiculously high, by the way. Oh, we don't even care. This is child's play for Moja. And, got a series of Tetrises. $466 for Moja. Has one more Tetris available. Ditto for DMJ, as he's slightly ahead at 480,000. So in the end, looking like we're gonna have pretty neck-and-neck scores going into level 19. Both players are Tetris ready now. Moja is higher up though, so he will burn into 19 at 470,000. Gets a Tetris, but has a few complications on his board. So we'll have to deal with those. Not at a height where he's gonna start worrying just yet. But this will be some early burning here for Moja in the post-transition. And DMJ meanwhile is allowed to play clean. Although not Tetris ready at the moment. Is Tetris ready now. Gets a Tetris, goes up to 543. Moja behind at 510,000. Moja is still burning. Now on level 21. Moja is still very much trouble, and in fact the board has only grown. This is now a very tough dig for Moja. Just as I say that, just pulls off a series of ridiculous taps to keep himself alive. But either way, DMJ currently at 629,000. Moja behind at 543. So DMJ has been allowed to build up a near 100,000 point lead. And there's still some time until Moja will be clean. Although it's looking like that time is rapidly approaching as Moja is making significant progress and burning all of this down. But he's still not clean just yet. And is already on level 25 at 569,000. DMJ with a Tetris. Still on level 24, now on 25. At 6 something. Now he's at 707. And Moja is already on level 26 at 578. So here in game 3, Moja with a huge disadvantage here at the latter levels of the post-transition. So this would be high time for Moja to show off his 29 skills. Because if he doesn't, this game might already be over. Moja gets a Tetris though. Set up for another one, gets another Tetris. 684 for Moja. So he can cut down on the lead significantly, but won't be able to catch up to DMJ's score, even if DMJ topped out right now for the kill screen. So it is certain that Moja will need something. In fact, something pretty good here on level 29 as he enters level 29 at 730,000. DMJ still going here. Gets the roll switch in. Moja's going strong here on level 30. 741,000 for Moja. DMJ has entered level 29 at 864. But won't be able to survive much longer. 865 is the top out score for DMJ. So 866. A little bit over 100k is what Moja would need. He's going strong here. This is within his capabilities. But not an easy task of anybody. Even if they are one of the best players in the world. And Moja finding some trouble here. But burning it down... Around 90k to go. And he's still going. At the point where a series of Tetrises would be enough, but easier said than done setting up for Tetrises here on 29. Those bar taps are just ridiculous. Moya still going here on level 34. 866 is the score to get for Moya. And he's still going. Just lining this out. And as each line clear passes, the confidence grows that Moya will be able to do this. Set up for the Tetris and gets it! A taste of sweet revenge against DMJ as he Tetrises on the kill screen to take a game over DMJ on level 36. Did amazingly well to survive all the way through to level 36. And then just decides to end it with a Tetris right then and there. And takes a well-deserved part number 2. Now you have a second option for a title. Tap player playing like a roller? I don't know. Something like that. Alright, both players are ready. Game number 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, DMJ, that's a nice spin to start off the game. Unfortunately, my vocabulary with the fancy spins isn't very sophisticated. So all I can say is that was a very nice spin. I don't know how he pulled it off, and that's what makes it look nice to me. Moya, series of awkward placements. Will continue to burn. Actually, the third game in a row where he's had a bit of a suffer start. Middle of the board looking awkward. Obviously, any height that would be dangerous for any other player just isn't with Moya. And he's fine. Gets a Tetris 111,000 for Moya. 166,000 for DMJ. Gets another Tetris 188. DMJ is going to end up with a Lombard dependency. He's going to get the Lombard relatively quickly. And currently... Oh, it's actually very neck and neck right now. Moya 226, DMJ 228. So Moja with a series of Tetrises, while DMJ keeps burning. Still very neck and neck. 305,000 for DMJ, 323,000 for Moja. DMJ set up for a Tetris on row 2. It's now behind by at least one Tetris in efficiency. Now behind by 2 Tetrises. DMJ waiting for the slalom bar finally shows up. DMJ, that is a awkward misdrop. Would love to get a J piece for a double tuck. Or a T piece would also work. Either of those pieces. There's the J. And gets the double tuck. There you go. Tetris for DMJ goes up to 385. And now roles reversed. Now Moja with some burning to do. As DMJ retakes the lead. Is a few lines ahead though. And Moja is going to take the lead straight back. Both at the same line count. Moja with a 1 Tetris advantage. 426 for Moja. 430,000 now for DMJ. Moja all of a sudden now set up for a dirty Tetris, and of course he's gonna go for it, and of course he gets it. Because he's Moja. Moja does what he wants. A true man's man. A beacon of masculinity. Moja from Germany. With that double is gonna transition at 480,000. DMJ at 526,000. So it is an advantage for DMJ, not a huge one. But Moja is going to start off level 19 with some burning. DMJ currently on level 20. Moja is Tetris ready. Moja still waiting for the slalom bar to show up for that Tetris. Tetris for Moja. 517,000 for Moja on level 20. 560,000 for DMJ on level 21. DMJ's high up though. Would love to get a lumbar to relieve a lot of this pressure. This is now turned into a tough dig for DMJ as he doesn't flip that long bar. And DMJ is going to be done at 565. And Moja at 600,000 on level 22. Takes game number 4. And ends DMJ's run here at the Challengers Circuit. Moja with victories over Alex. And DMJ has taken the bracket and will be part of the top 4 broadcast coming whenever. Still some lot of matches to be played, as this was only the first bracket of this month's Challenger Circuit. Moja, the first semi-finalist. Bracket isn't updated yet, but you know, that's fine.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.